Hi guys, Chamion here from Food by Chamion. I hope all is well. Today I am going to do a flaky, my easy flaky pastry demo for you all, right? So for that you will need 3 cups of flour sifted. I'm going to sift the flour, but first allow me to cut the butter in half. For my fellow Trinidadians, you can use the brick of butter that we get. I'm not calling any brands. My channel isn't yet supported or content sponsored, sorry, program or content. So I'm not calling brand. You go with whichever brand you use. Just make sure the measurement is half of it. Okay? And the scale of half of that is going to weigh exactly 4 ounces, I believe. I'm going to wait for you guys. And you are going to need half of any pastry butter, the white butter. So I'm just going to wait for you guys to see butter went all over. Yes, it's exactly 4 ounces on our ounce scale and grams, ounce/gram scales, right? So I'm just going to cut it along, cut the butter into smaller pieces to help it along. It's frozen butter, was kept in the freezer. It's better if it's frozen. Makes the pastry nicer, right? I'm just going to run through it really quickly for you guys. Yes, I have a demo on it, but I want to show you guys in real time how easy it is to be done, right? So I'm just cutting up the butter just a bit smaller, nothing much. Make sure no paper and stuff is in there, right? And then we're going to get it into our sifted flour. That's not all the flour I'll be using. Of course, I'm going to use more, right? And you want quarter of a brick of the pastry butters, right? You know the brands I'm speaking about. In America, look for pastry butter, or what you guys will call Crisco, or in the international world, right? We're about to start the demo now. I just want to show you guys how super easy it is, right? So 3 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. I'm sifting it. I'm using my sifter. Use a sieve or what is known as a strainer in Trinidad if you don't have the sifter. Right, 3 cups of flour, 4 ounces of butter, or half of a brick of butter, the brick we get in Trinidad, followed by quarter of a brick of the pastry butters, the white butters. Yeah, it's that easy. The purpose and reason behind sifting is just to make things more light and airy. Right? That's the purpose of it, because if you don't sift, this is what will be in your doughs and so forth and batters, right? So I'm going to use my pastry cutter or dough kneader. Pastry, you know, it's called a different name. It depends on who's using it, really. I don't like to get it too small for a reason, right? So I somewhat just kind of watch careful to see the texture I reach, and I stop, right? It makes a better dough if it isn't too small. It does. The butter, that is, I'm referring to. And remember, you put them in together, right? So you all are seeing, right? So just take note of the measurements that I use. Of course, this is a live, it's recorded live, so you all know, right? Just a bit more, because one piece is a bit too big still for my liking. If you have those artisan stand mixers, of course, you will know what attachments to use and so forth, okay? A lot of times I don't need my doughs. Put a pinch of salt. It's optional, but I'm just going to put a pinch of my sea salt from me. It's in a grinder, right? I got it at Brook Foods. I did a feature on them. Check it out on my channel. It's a nice gourmet place in West Trinidad, David Martin to be exact, right? Check them out for the entire month of June 2017. When you buy anything there and you call my name at cash out or checkout, you are going to get a discount. My name is Chamion. The business name, as you all know, is Food by Chamion. So make a well and get your water in there. Remember, you can always add, you can't take away, so be careful with the water in the initial stages, right? We are going to need just a little bit more water. You want ice cold water, right? I don't know if I showed you guys, but there is bits of party ice, a lot inside of my water. Ice cold water when you are making pastry, okay? Remember, baking is a science or a formula, one-off move, and it's rapid descent, rapid downhill from there, right? So you want to follow through with a lot of stuff when you are baking. Baking is, especially of pastries, it's not cooking, it's baking. So you want to just pay attention to a lot of stuff, right? And we are done. I'm going to show you guys how to wrap it. Easy like that, we are done. Let me get my pastry mat. I've been working on a couple of other things prior to coming live here for you guys. So my pastry mat is already floured and so forth, right? I'm not opening it out wide. I'm just leaving it in half today. I'm calling this a pastry mat. It will be called by other names, of course. Right? Get some flour on your dough. Sift it also because of the clumps. Right? The dough is very soft, and that's what you want. And you are seeing clumps of the butter. Remember, I said I was working before, right? And if you can't stand mess when you are doing pastry, you will have to learn to deal with the mess of pastry from the flour being everywhere and so forth, right? So I'm just rolling it out just a bit. You don't ever want to roll it in a circle when you are doing pastry, unless you are going to make pies. And at least not in the initial stages, you don't want to roll it in a circle, right? Just what you wrap that I'm doing. I'm going to use my bench knife. It's a beloved pastry tool. This is the bench knife. 1 full, 2, 3, 4, right? You want to do that, turn it over, give it a cut, right? You're going to see all the layers in there. We're going to just show you all the layers, and you are seeing the butter. That's why I don't go to fine. It's going to show you guys the layers. You are seeing the layers, and then we are going to roll again. One last time before we get it into storage for the refrigerator, right? It's pretty easy, wasn't it easy? So I'm just rolling it out now. Just be careful that your mat isn't going all over the place and so forth, right? Your work area, if you are going to use the mat like I am using. Right, and give it a roll out on the corners, of course. You are just hearing the cup with the ice knocking, that's all. Right? You are seeing the butter. We are going to do a close-up for you all to see the butter in the dough. That's what I like to see, and that's what you should be seeing also. Don't do it too fine. And we are going to give our final wrap and get it into a storage bag. The brand of the bag doesn't matter. As soon as you are done giving final wrap, get it into your refrigerator. If you are not going to use it the said day, you will need to get it into the freezer section of your refrigerator until you are ready to use it. But it will need to thaw somewhat in the less colder part of your fridge, or least colder part of your fridge, until you are ready to use it, right? And here, guys, we have our pastry from start to finish. You see how simple it was? It's very simple. I'm just going to get it into a storage bag. Like I said, it's not important, the brand of the storage bags, okay? None of that is important. This will give you, this among the 3 cups and the measurements of butter that I use, it will give you enough pastry to make a standard size pie. The layer for the bottom and the filling for, here's your storage bag, and the filling for your, and the top layer of your pie, right? Guys, the pleasure as always was my own. You all know the business is all over social media. We are on Instagram. There's a Facebook page also for the business. And of course, we have the YouTube channel. We are all under one name on social media, which is Food by Chamion. Chamion is my first name. It is spelled C-H-A-M-I-O-N. There's an email address for the business also, which is foodbychamion@gmail.com, all common letters. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your love and amazing support. And until I'm with you all, bye.